Hi guys, here is my second video. I figured I'd do another quick one. I only ever really have a short amount of time to do any amount of makeup in my house. I have two little kids, one's 4, one's 1, so time is of the essence. So today I'm just going to do a real simple makeup that just gives your skin a finish, your face a bit of a finish so you don't look completely naked, but it's not overdone. It's really easy. And it's something you can probably do in like 5-10 minutes and you're done, which is what I live for. So I have already prepped my skin with my moisturiser. I use all of the Ordinary products, I love them, not too heavy. I've got really reactive skin, so I have to be really careful with what I use. I'm going to go in and just do a nice light dewy base. To do that, I'm going to mix some highlighter, liquid highlighter with my foundation, just a touch, just so that it leaves a nice dewy kind of look, considering it's nice and sunny. I think this is our last sunny day for a while, so I'm going to use the Revolution liquid highlighter and just a Revlon Colour Stay. I've had to dip into my kit because my skin has tanned hugely since lockdown, so the foundations I have in my own makeup bag are way too fair, so I've had to dip into my kit today, which I never do, ever. People always ask me, I bet when you do your makeup you have all this choice. I'm not about to get, I'll show you, I'm not about to get my suitcase out every time I do my makeup, because that is insane. I don't have time for that. And with little hands around, it's just not going to happen. So here is my highlighter. I'm just going to mix just a tiny bit. Again, I don't believe there's any right or wrong way to do your makeup. I just think so long as you get a happy end result, then we are onto a good thing. So I always put my makeup on with a kind of like a stippling brush. This is the Real Techniques ones, love them. Okay, and again, just going to keep it light. I don't like caked makeup. I know there's this whole new generation of layering and all sorts, but I've never ever really done that, and I don't think I'm ever about to. Of course I can, should anyone want it, but I've never really been about the cakey makeup. It's just not my style. Beautiful for photos. When I scroll through Instagram, I think they look stunning. I just couldn't imagine going out in broad daylight looking like that. Just for every day. Like I say, not sure. I'll probably freak my kids out, to be fair. Okay, so that's my skin on, so it's just left a nice, don't even know if this is the right light. Don't have a light ring. I'm not very professional at this whole video thing yet. Maybe I'll get one in the future. Right now I've just got the daylight from my window. Okay, so I've just put that on. I'm just going to do a real simple diddy bit of contour. Again, just light. I use the Anastasia palette. And I just do a tiny bit just to make me look like I've got cheekbones. Just a little bit there. It's already, and you can see it just gives a bit more depth to your face more than anything. I don't believe you have to do all these zebra stripes all over your face. You don't need that. And the trick is to keep it blended. Blend well. You don't need to see that you've got highlighter, contour, you know, it doesn't have to take forever. So there, I just look like I've got a bit more depth to my skin now, without it looking too heavy. Okay. Something's like super speed, because I don't know when he's going to wake up. Smallest one is napping while the other one is at preschool, so I am going fast in case he wakes up. Okay, so I'm now going to do just a real quick sweep of eyeshadow. in all honesty, I'm going to level with you. I don't wear eyeshadow on a day-to-day. In fact, I probably rarely wear eyeshadow when I go out at all. Again, I know most makeup artists probably lather it on. I just don't. Call me lazy, but I like painting other people's faces, not necessarily my own. Okay. This is just a nice rose colour from the Naked 2 palette. It's Suspect. That's the shade name. Okay, so just a nice... Always use these fluffy brushes because you can't really go wrong with a fluffy brush. You literally slap it on and it blends it beautifully without you really knowing what you're doing. Luckily I do, but if you don't, you kind of can't really go wrong. Okay, so that's just a nice simple eyeshadow. I don't know if you can really see it. Also, if you can hear outside noise, I've got the window wide open because I am boiling. So I do have the window open. Okay, tiny bit of mascara. Actually no, before I do that, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Bear with. Okay, so just going to do a bit of smudgy top eyeliner. Again, nothing too perfect. I literally, if you can see, I just dash it on along the lash line. Again, it will literally just make your lashes look thicker when you do put your mascara on, and just give a little bit more of definition around your eye. And then I use my finger just to smudge it in, to be honest. One day I'll do a proper pro makeup on a model maybe, so you can see that I do actually know what I'm doing. But this is the effort I put into myself, which isn't much. Also, I'm left-handed. Now, I've been told over the years that means that you're creative, which I suppose go figure. But it does enough make it awkward sometimes when you're trying to do things. The world is made for right-handed people. It's not very inclusive. Okay, so you can maybe see. I'm gonna have to get a different light because I'm not sure you guys can even see what I'm doing, but I'm going to keep going at it anyway. Okay, just a little smudgy smudge of the finger. I do a little bit underneath. I always do my waterline because I prefer it than doing it underneath. But again, I just keep it light. Just a tiny bit. Just, again, just finishes off my eyes without looking too heavy. Now, mascara. I probably use the cheapest mascara around because I think it's amazing. My friend told me about it. Wilko's. Amazing. I think it costs like £3 or something. Mirror down, so you don't print on your top lash line. It's insane. It layers up so quickly. I'm a massive believer that products don't have to cost the earth to work. I've always been a big advocate for high street. I do obviously have high end, but every brand will have their key product that you are prepared to spend the money on. But it doesn't always mean the more expensive it is, the better. Because some of my more high-end brands, Revolution in particular actually, I feel like perform probably a ton better than your designer brands. And I say this to my clients all the time. So look, that is Wilkinson's mascara. That did not take me long to put on, as you can see. You don't need much. In all honesty, I've not worn makeup, as you will know, since the beginning of lockdown, so I reckon some of my makeups needs replenishing. Like my own personal makeup, not my kit. I've already sorted that out. But we're getting there. This is just literally an everyday makeup, so that if you're one of these that doesn't like to leave the house completely naked faced, this can take you 5 minutes. I mean, maybe more. Or less if you don't put the eyeshadow on, which I don't. That's for your benefit. Also, while I'm lathering this on, mascara is probably the one thing that takes me the time, because I like lashes, natural lashes. Just do a little bit on the bottom. If there's anything that you do want to see in terms of whether it's a tutorial or just a how-to or just a isolated focus, so how to do a lip, a pop lip or a bold lip or something like that, then just comment or let me know and I'll get on the case. Brows. Okay. Again, I don't go all out, just a quick brush. This is the Total Temptation by Maybelline. Love it. Brush on one side and then you've got your pencil on the other. Little brush through. And then I literally just follow the line. Again, I've not done my brows since lockdown. I've not done anything. I've really embraced the whole naked face thing. It's quite liberating, actually. I wonder how many people are going to stick with it once lockdown is over. Like, properly over, I mean. Okay, simple brow. I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of like a dusting of pinky on my cheeks. Again, this is Revolution palette. It's quite cute. Just on the apples. Okay. And now the lips. Okay, I'm just going to delve into the kit. Hang on. Okay, so I'm just going to go for a nice simple lip. I'm just going to do, again, I don't usually line up my lips on a day-to-day, but I'll just tiny bit just to give them some definition. Again, it doesn't have to be heavy. Now this is Revlon Matte Balm. I love this, and I literally tap it. Again, I don't want to look like I've got a major lip on, but my natural lip colour is really quite fair. There's nothing rosy about it, so I'm putting this on. Just dab it on just to give it a tiny bit of colour. So it looks natural and not heavy. So, how are we looking? Just a bit glowy, little bit contoury, eyes just look a little bit more finished. Like, just nice and simple, nice and natural, nice and quick. Thanks.